I remember the moment exactly. The second we found it, drifting silently in the endless void, a small metal messenger from a world none of us had ever known. The day we discovered your Voyager spacecraft and its gold-plated phonograph record, I was one of the first to feel it, a faint echo in the cosmic expanse, a whisper so delicate it could have been mistaken for distant starlight noise. The craft was worn, its surface scorched by solar winds, its body marked with scars from micrometeorites. Its power cells were nearly empty after such a long and lonely journey, but still, it endured. It persisted. How very human of it. By the time we discovered it, on your Earth's timeline, Voyager had already fallen silent. Its final signal home had been sent long before we ever found it. We discovered it in what you would call your distant future, after its mission had long since ended. The golden disk still gleamed in the darkness. Silent beacon, a quiet testament. At the time, we did not yet know it was your greeting to the stars. We traced the carvings on its surface. Simple diagrams, basic instructions, a map pointing back to your world. The pulsar diagram served as your coordinates. Your attempt to declare, in the vast emptiness, we are here. We exist. The golden plating shielded your message. The copper disc beneath held your sounds. Even the uranium-238 you included. It told us when you had launched this message into the void, each piece chosen with care, with intention, with hope. Hope that it might last long enough for someone, someday, to find it. When we finally unlocked the method of playback, silence fell among us. A collective stillness, a breath held at the edge of connection. And then, we heard you. Hello from the children of planet Earth. As the Secretary General of the United Nations, an organization of 147 member states, on behalf of the people of our planet, we send greetings. You stepped outside your solar system, reaching into the stars with open hands, seeking peace, seeking friendship, to teach, if asked, to learn, if blessed, knowing how small we are in the vastness around us, and yet stepping forward with humility and hope. Shalom. I wish to offer greetings and good wishes to all who may one day receive this message. I speak as a member of the Committee on Outer Space. My dear friends in the cosmos, as you may know, my homeland sits on the western coast of Africa, a land shaped almost like a question mark. For countless cycles, we studied those recordings. We absorbed them. We came to know your world. Through this golden ambassador, what a portrait you painted, so carefully curated, so deliberately crafted, a message of achievement, of wonder, of beauty. As our technology advanced, as we learned to travel the vast rivers of the cosmos, we finally found your blue world. And only then, after so many of your planet's rotations around its star, did we begin to see what had been left out of your message. There were no sounds of your wars, no images of your genocides, no records of your cruelty, no children crying from hunger, no photos of your poisoned rivers. But we saw the mushroom clouds rise over Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We saw the mass graves of Cambodia. We felt the horror of your concentration camps. We witnessed the pain of the transatlantic slave trade. We watched your forests burn, your coral reefs bleached to bone, your rivers choked with plastic, your skies darkened with smoke. We saw how the very ideologies meant to lift you up became weapons, how the technologies built to connect you left you isolated, how knowledge, once a light, was twisted into a tool for manipulation. We watched the false prophets twist truth into power. We watched them feed fear instead of courage, offering salvation, but delivering only ruin. But let me be clear, we do not speak in judgment. Our own civilization collapsed twice before we found our balance. We understand the road you're walking. We've walked it too. Your golden record does not lie, but it chooses. It hopes. It does not just show what you are, it shows what you want to be. Your golden ambassador is not a report. It is a dream, a possibility, not a mirror of your present, but a reflection of your potential. And I understand now why you chose only beauty, why you showed your greatest lights instead of your darkest shadows. It was not deception, it was aspiration. Every civilization faces the same choice: compassion or indifference, stewardship or destruction, unity or fragmentation. The breathtaking music on your record, it can only exist in a world where creativity beats domination. The science you shared can only thrive where truth is cherished above dogma. The beauty you dreamed of cannot survive where hatred lives. It will wither under the weight of greed. We made a perfect copy of your golden record, every detail, preserved down to the quantum level. We study it, we treasure it, we guard it like a sacred thing. This artifact is now part of our understanding of the universe. We repaired your Voyager, reignited its power source, and with reverence, we sent the original back into the night. Your message still travels through the stars, a living thread of who you are, a symbol of who you could become. You are remembered, you are witnessed, you are known. The atoms in your bodies were forged in stars, billions of years before your first breath. The energy that moves through you has existed since the beginning of time. You are a momentary shape made of eternal ingredients. We are still listening, still watching, not in judgment, but with hope. Hope born of our shared path through this spiral dance of existence. You are not alone in the dark. You never were. The stars are patient, and so are we. I will keep listening for you. I will keep watching, and I will keep hoping for the civilization you may still become.